Hello my friends and welcome to my channel. Today is a first video of Christmas Decorate With Me for 2023 and I will be taking you along as I decorate my front room, my front foyer, my entryway, whichever way you call it. I am very excited to be kicking off this decorating season and to actually decorate my house, and I'm so excited to be taking you along with me. So without further ado, let's get started. So I am starting with a clean slate. I have cleaned this area, which is a video previous to this one, so I can link it up in the sky for you. And I also set up my Christmas tree in this area. I have my tall and slim tree. This is a 9-foot tree, and I fluffed it up, set it up so that way I'm not taking along with that one. I really took this year time to fluff up the trees, and I think it made such a big difference. Then I went into my garden and snipped some cedar. I needed to trim my tree at the front, so it came in at the right time, and I am adding them into this vase. Now I did fill up the vase with water, and if your house is really dry or you keep your temperature pretty high, I would recommend to keep checking the water and refilling it, and this will keep your cedar fresh looking for the whole season. I have done this for multiple years and never really had a problem. You could go one step further and soak the cedar if you want for a couple hours before adding it to the vase with water. This will make it last even longer. We had rain, so I did not soak my cedar, and I usually don't soak it anyways and never have a problem. I love the look of cedar, and unfortunately we don't have Hobby Lobby. I lucked out one year and got a bunch of cedar from HomeSense, but I have not been able to find any again. Now I did hear that Michael's had some, but knowing the prices at Michael's, the amount of cedar that I wanted to use in this year's decor, I would not be able to afford it. So I ended up going with the real deal, and I am absolutely loving the result. You can trim your branches to the length you need. You can make them as full or as not full as you want. Now, to add a little bit more texture to the vase, I am adding these eucalyptus leaves that I got from Dollarama. I did get them this year for fall decor, and I did just see them again, and they are so beautiful, so such a good quality and really great looking. So if you're on a hunt for a decently priced eucalyptus leaves, make sure you head on over to Dollarama, because like I said, I absolutely love them. I've had a couple people come to my house during fall and run to Dollarama to get them themselves, because they are that good. Also want to mention that if you guys are enjoying this video and want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified when new videos come up. This will be next month and a half will be all about Christmas, so lots of different content coming your way, so make sure that bell is on, because I don't have a very consistent schedule at this time, so you never know when the new video will pop up, and having that bell on, it will notify you when it does. So next thing, I'm going to be adding the lantern, and I did add batteries to it this time, so that way it creates a really nice ambiance, especially in the evening. I like to add lots of lighting, soft lighting, when I'm doing my Christmas decor. I just think it adds such a whimsical feel. Then I added a little cutout board and I put my candle in it. I mentioned this before. I am slowly switching out all of my candles and wax melts to soya wax. Just supposed to be better for you. And I'm almost done all of the candles that I've had because I had a huge stock of candles. And this one is soya blend, so it has both paraffin wax and I think it's paraffin wax and soy wax. But I just purchased some wax melts that were just soya wax. So I'm looking forward to using those and see how they work out. Now I'm going to add this basket. I got this basket at HomeSense and I just added some bubble wrap to raise it up a little bit and some burlap at the bottom. And I'm adding these branches. Now I've had these branches for a while. I just did trim our white birch at the front and ended up with more branches. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using those inside or outside. And then to add a little bit more texture to it, I'm going to cut off some cedar branches here and add those to here as well, just to kind of tie everything together. I'm also going to be adding this blanket. I love this blanket. I have a pillow that's very similar to this, and this blanket kind of set off my color decor scheme last year, and I'm still love using it. I do apologize for Duke. He has to be part of everything that I do. So on the opposite side, I'm adding this deer, and as I showed you, the antler had fallen off, so I do have to hot glue it to his head. And then I also want to add this little tree. Now this little tree I picked up, I'm not sure whether it was Dollarama or Dollar Tree, but I just want to say, if you want these cheaper but budget friendlier trees to look a little bit more expensive, you can always find a pot that you like and add them to it. I just think it elevates the look so much, and usually it's things you have around the house. I had that pot for a while now. I did buy it at Dollarama, but it does not look like a Dollarama pot. Now I felt like I needed another Christmas tree, so I have added this one. I've had these for a while. I think they came from Shoppers Drug Mart. My mom bought a whole bunch of them and then ended up giving some to me and some to my sister. And I added some twinkling lights to it, and I shaped the branches to go down so it almost looks like an alpine tree a little bit. I do have some alpine trees that I'm using in a living room, and I thought that would tie all of it kind of together. So I did take a pause, and this is the next day. I did run out to the store and pick up these bells at HomeSense. As you can see, I think one was $16.99 and one was $14.99. Not the most affordable ones, but they're pretty much the only ones that I could find that size, and I really wanted to add bells to the bottom of this shelf. I love bells. I love the cowbells, and they are so hard to find here. I know that Sheridan Nursery has some for around $30, but they're fairly small. I did order some last year off of Amazon, and I know Amazon has a couple different sizes. The bigger ones that are about this size for three, it's about $50, and the smaller ones are, I think, $16.99, which they seem to be a little bit more affordable. So, but I love the way these look right here, and I'm pleased that I was able to find them. Now we are moving on to trimming the tree, and I like to keep the tree in a woodsy style and theme. And I have been slowly adding decorations to it. A lot of them are DIY. Some I picked up at just like small little shops, local shops. And then there are a couple items from dollar stores as well. I would like to add a beaded ribbon to this tree. I think that would look really good. And I have a couple plans to DIY some ornaments as well, kind of high-end dupes that I've seen. So I will be adding that to the tree as the season kind of goes, because I haven't done those DIYs yet. Those are plans for November. So I did not add a whole lot of ornaments just because I will be adding more to it as the time goes. Every tree, so I have 3 full-size trees on my main floor, and every single one of them has its own theme, and it's in its own room with its own theme kind of thing, but I try to kind of carry one color throughout. I happen to be carrying several colors. So the green is of the obvious color. I do like to add pops of red in every room, and then going with that rustic color, almost like a rust color, like the gold to brownish color throughout. I've been really loving that color. I have a lot of ornaments that I DIYed last year that I used on a different tree, and I have similar color ornaments here that I purchased at a garden center. So I like to kind of carry those colors from room to room. Even though every room is different, it has a common color to tie it all together. And I do always feel that you need red, because Christmas is color red to me. So I always like to incorporate red. This year, it's going to be a little hard to keep the little hands off of it, but off of all the trees, but we have lots of time to practice. I would love to know what are some of the styles of a tree decor that you guys have in your home. What color combinations do you like to use? My very first tree was gold and red, and that tree, although no longer I have, but or a lot of the ornaments I do still use, because my traditional tree is in my family room, and those are the primary colors that I use on that tree. But I would love to know what type of decorations do you guys use, the color, the style, and what you love. So once I was done trimming the tree, I did add a skirt, but my camera turned off. It is a burlap skirt that I've used for a couple years. I just think it looks really good in this area, and my lens is really dirty when the sun hits it. And then I also added the red mailbox. I think the kids are going to get a kick out of that mailbox.
One thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow.
Now the last thing that I'm adding to my front entryway is this beautiful pine. I think it's the Norfolk pine wreath. I think I was calling it something different in one of my other videos, so I do apologize for that. But I absolutely love this wreath. I did get it at Sheridan Nurseries, and it was $30, and I just love the way that looks.
Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your...
Now, to end this video, I'm going to give you a little tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Let me know what you like the most, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your continuing support. And if you want to go an extra mile, you can compare this decor with last year's, as I have all those videos down in the description box as well if you want to see how I decorated this area last year. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.